All right, we are just about at the halfway point here. Today is day 6. I had one of those mornings where I woke up at 3 o'clock and started thinking about all the things that I want to accomplish out here at the site in terms of both research goals, student education, so on and so forth. This is my morning list I jotted down sitting in the truck before I go get the students of all the stuff I want to get done today. May or may not get it all done. We will see. We didn't get any rain as far as I know over the last week, so we won't have to bail. People are kind of getting into a rhythm. They know their jobs, so hopefully we will be able to move forward and make a lot of progress today. Okay, we are getting going here on, what is this, day 6?
Yeah.
Day 6, and JJ is feeling every hour.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have you do some shoveling today eventually.
Ah, dang it.
Yes. It's going to happen. So we had no water, which was nice, but we had just about every kind of creature move in to the block in the week since we were gone. We've got our first serpent, a little worm snake there. We actually had a mouse with her babies. We got some insects, whatever. So I'm hoping this block will look pretty different by the end of the day because I got big plans. I wore my lucky shirt. Today is the day that the rock is going to come out. So as they're removing these piece plots here, it was kind of left high, which is good. We're scraping down. There's not a lot around it, so we're just marking a few more things. And hopefully, the rule is you make it the highest spot and you don't take it out till it moves on its own. This one is wiggly. That one is loose enough, so we're going to draw them in and keep scraping around. We can take them out and see once and for all what they actually are, and they might just be rocks. Take a little bit off, put it in our bucket to screen. Find stuff like this, which we're trying. Oh, there, see, my trowel kind of chatters, so there's a little something in there. A little piece of rock, so we would mark that. And that's why this goes painfully slowly. But the kind of information that we get is potentially really useful. You can spend a long time then in analysis trying to figure out how each piece got to where it goes, where it is, and that will actually tell you something about how these deposits were formed and what people were doing here. And that will tell you something that you could not get if everything were just kind of all combined together in levels. So that's why we're doing it that way. We're finally getting underneath this silk rock. Ben and Robert have taken Unit 12 down to the base of level 4, which gets rid of our second plow zone. There's one plow scar there. There's another little bit of one right here with a little bit of a burned kind of halo around it, which I've seen in the bottom of Zone 2 before, and I can't quite explain yet.
And as we suspected, there's what's probably a prehistoric feature or pocket of unplowed midden. If it was a pit that was dug in there, and then over the course of hundreds or thousands of years, worms and roots and things come in and intrude and mix things around, so they kind of have an exploded appearance. But this is this darker soil. There's some little flecks of charcoal, a flake right there. So we're going to treat that as a cultural feature, a street feature. My plan is going to be to cover the north, probably 1.20 meters of the unit with a piece of chipboard and continue to take this part down to expose that feature there, and we will come back to that later. But they will map these things in, draw it, do some basic soil descriptions here at the base of the level 4, and then we will move on after lunch. Okay, we are finally going to start taking out these rocks. So, because Sam has suffered for so long.
I have. Ready?
Yeah, do the honors. Oh, that's exciting. Anything on there? Is that flaked? Boy, that looks chipped to me.
Yes, greenstone axe.
Cause that
Are you joking?
looks like a chip.
No, that's what it looks like to me too.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking.
All right, that's kind of badass.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's
an axe
I was
head.
like, it's greenstone.
Yeah, so that's
Greenstone
turned out to be what we thought was a piece of fire-cracked rock, but it's been chipped all the way around,
Yeah.
and it's a biface.
I think it's a greenstone. And it's like greenstone. Yeah, those are.
All right, well, throw that one away and let's see what the other one is. Just kidding.
Wait a second. So these flakes that we found off of this same greenstone could have been from them sharpening this axe.
Potentially, and there was a lot of that green argillite stuff over here too. I mean, I know it fits together. We just haven't fit it together yet. So,
Awesome.
yeah, that might have been the tool they were making. Well, that was cool.
Yeah. Nothing underneath
It's
it.
going to be hard for the big ugly rock to beat that. Anything? Nope, I don't see any charcoal or anything else there that would be worthwhile, but just leave it and we'll trowel down through it. I'll wait till that one is safely away. Speech! Speech!
Waiting a very, very long time for this. But that's it.
That's all you got?
Yeah, I want to know what's on the other side.
I'm really
All
curious.
right, so
as to how
guys,
heavy it is.
when we turn it over, if we do find a hooked X, witnesses.
Then I was
Everybody
right.
ready?
If we find marks.
Would you-
from the,
well, you wanna put some money
alien
on
ship
it?
Lifting off and
No, I don't want to put
analysis?
money on it.
$50.
I'll show up to the dig site in a Peter Pan costume.
All right, $100.
No.
I like the Peter Pan. My money's on.
All right, you got a bag ready?
Yep,
Yes,
it's
you
right
do. All right, let's see what's on the other side.
there. Oh, it's heavy.
Nothing.
Nope.
Not a damn thing.
Nope.
Well, there's some
Nope.
dirt there.
That's a sitting rock. There's a worm tunnel. So there, we probably have to do some kind of fancy geological techniques to actually find the hooked X on it, because I'm sure there is one. No, it's just a big rock. I wonder if those.
Writing this week, I got a bunch of pictures of Sam looking inquisitively at that rock.
I don't have to write blog posts.
Oh, I
There
said
you go.
whoever is. I've got.
You
a
can
bunch
let her
of
take it
pictures
home
of
and put it by her bed for a couple nights.
Sleep on it.
Can I look at it?
Let me sleep on
Let's see
it.
if I can
Literally.
find it.
All right, I don't see anything underneath it either. So it sat down on the clean sand, or was put down on the clean sand, I should say, because rocks don't sit all by themselves.
Found an L. Does that count?
Is it a hooked L?
It's a lipped L.
A lipped L.
Does that mean
All right, you just made your career right there. Start finding lipped L's.
Wait, I found a curved Y too. Holy crap! I found letters.
It says, "Skeptic, why are you suppressing knowledge?"
Dude, I totally found an L on here.
So we just found out that JJ likes Nickelback.
Nickelback's better than Kurt Cobain.
No.
Wow!
Beat you up over that. Like, don't even test me.
That draws outrage even from me, and I'm like super calm all the time.
Don't.
All right,
don't
almost got the back
disrespect
dirt
Kurt
out
Cobain like
there, so that is the base of Don't remember what level it was. It might have been level 10, and units 4 and 6. So the features are right underneath there, so we will be able to start working on those next week. The rocks are out, and we've started piece plotting here in the southern 70 centimeters of Unit 12. The goal being to get down to expose feature 13. Has peaked into Unit 4 here, but it extends in there, so I'm hoping 70 centimeters will catch it, but we won't know until we get all the way down there, so that will be a work in progress for a while. Unit 3 continues to be taken down. They are still up in the first plow zone. Hopefully we can get that done today, get that all leveled off at some point this field season, and that would be good, and we can start there next year. Over here we've got level 2 of Unit 13, going great guns. Alright, so in the middle of level 2 here, which is zone 2, the buried plow zone, I'm still not exactly sure what's going on with it. There are little lenses of oxidized soil and heated soil and that sort of thing, so maybe it's related to the original burning and clearing, however they accomplished that. But I'm pretty sure that the vast majority of the zone has been plowed, so we are shoveling it out. And after that is gone, hopefully by the end of the day today, then next time we'll be able to start, and we'll have, I don't know, maybe 10-15 centimeters to go down to expose feature 3 and deal with that. So we are in good shape.
What do you think this is? Is that
What
just a rock?
do we think that is?
It's very like
Yeah, that was one of those we
cut very.
pulled up.
Oh,
Yeah,
never mind.
That was those two that were on the surface.
Okay, it's a big piece of fire-cracked rock, looks like. Unfortunately, not an axe. You only get one axe per day, maybe per season.
Yeah.
Getting near the end of day 6. Piece plotting continues in Unit 5. Finally got the big rocks out of there, one of which was an axe, which was pretty cool. Got most of the back dirt out here, so I believe it's feature 10 or 11, I don't remember. There's a feature right underneath there that we can start working on next week. There's another one here, and there's one that goes into the wall there. So they are working on the southern 70 centimeters, which they will take down using our piece plot methodology until we get down there. So depending on how much is there, we may or may not make it down to expose the rest of feature 13 by the end of this field season. Unit 3, this is the bottom of, or getting near the bottom anyway, of level 2 to try to get rid of the top plow zone. So you can see we've got plow scars showing up here. It's hard to see in the dappled light, but they're these linear scars of lighter soil. You can see in the wall. In some places we're down into the second plow zone already, so we'll call this level and then do a thin transition level to get down into that second plow zone, and then take it off, and then we should be in about the same elevation as that half of the unit, the east half. So that's what's going on there. I bought a giganimous tarp that we're going to cover it up with this time. Rather than 5 pieces of plastic or 4 pieces of plastic, I got one big one. Put down chipboard to reinforce the sides, so I think that's good. Just have to keep fingers crossed. And over here, go over the rope line, moving along.
No one fell off the ladder.
No one fell off the ladder. We're batting 0 on ladder fall off. And it was a nice day. We saw some butterflies, a few bees, the pollinators are out. No flowers here yet. In a couple weeks we will experience the joys of pine pollen season. Woo! Yeah! Woo!